Congratulations. If you are listening to this video, it means you have found our first lesson on Edify, so well done. The first lesson is going to be a review of place value for whole numbers. And before we get into that, let's just consider a couple vocabulary words that you'll hear throughout this lesson. The first word is digit, okay? When you hear the word digit, that simply means a number, okay? So when we use the word digit throughout this video and throughout this lesson, we just mean a number, okay? Like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so forth, okay? When you hear the word place value, okay, what we mean is the value of a digit in a number, okay? In other words, what it's worth, okay? So when we talk about place value, we're talking about what something is worth, what a number is worth. We're going to look at place value all the way up through the millions, okay? You can see in this chart, I have numbers, or I have the place values filled in for you, okay? And when we talk about place value, it's important to think about how we write numbers, okay? Our place values come in groups of 3. Okay, so here's a group. Here is another group. Okay, and then here's our third group. Okay, because when we write numbers, for example, if I wrote a number this long, let's say I wrote 852,321,196. Okay, I would insert commas. I'd count 1, 2, 3 numbers from the end, 1, 2, 3, and insert commas. So when we talk about place value, we're going to think of it in groups of 3, okay? If we start in the far right place value of a number, we have ones, tens, and then hundreds. When we move into our next 3 digits, we have thousands, 10,000s, and 100,000s. Then we move to millions, 10 millions, and 100 millions. Hopefully you noticed a pattern there. We go from a single, like 1, or a single thousand, or a single million, and then we move to tens, or 10,000s, or 10 millions, and then we move to hundreds, 100,000s, and 100 millions. So which digit is in? We're going to look at specific place value here, okay? So our first statement says, which digit is in the tens place? Now, you can look at the number and you can, if you know place value well, you can look right at it and tell me what's in the tens place. Or we can use our chart to help us too. I can fill in the numbers here on my place value chart. Which number's in the tens place? Well, that's the 3, okay? Which number is in the 10,000s place? In 134,521. Okay, again, if you know place value, you can go and look right at the 10,000s place. But if you don't, let's use our chart again just to help us. We might need a refresher after we've been on summer break. So what number's in the 10,000s place? Well, again, we see it's the 3. Okay, let's look at the next one. What number is in the hundreds place? What number's in the hundreds place? So let's fill it out here on our place value chart. Okay, in the hundreds place is the 9. And then the last one, it says, whoops, I forgot, didn't choose the right button there. It says what number is in the thousands place? So let's go ahead and let's use our place value chart. Okay. What number's in the thousands place? I've got 18,000. Well, guys, I'm really having a hard time here. I keep wanting to use that marker pen. Let's try this again. What number is in the thousands place? So let's fill it out here. We have 18,076. Well, what number's in the thousands place? That's the 8. So the 8 is in the thousands place. Okay? Now, the value of a digit. Okay? The value, its worth. What is it worth based upon where it is in the number? So we have to consider this question a little differently. What is the value of the underlying digit? So let's take 147,000 as our first example. Okay, 147,000. Well, the 4 is in the 10,000 spot, right? So that means it has a value. I have to think 4 10,000s. 4 10,000s. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. It has a value of 10, 20, 30, 40,000. Okay, it's a 4 in the 10,000 spot, so it's worth 40,000. Okay, let's consider the next one. The next one is 206,943. So 206,943. And we're being asked about the 6. Okay, there's a 6 in the 1,000 spot. Again, that means 6 1,000s. Okay, well, when we consider the value of that, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 is the value. Okay, so see the difference here? We're not just saying what place value something is, but we're saying what is the value of that number when it's there? What is its worth? Let's look at the next one. Okay, now this one goes a little beyond our chart. So this one is 41,653,241. We're being asked what's the value of the digit what's the value of the 6? Well, that's 600 million, right? So that's 100 million 6 times. Okay, well, if we do that 6 times over, that's 600 million. Okay, how about the next one? 657,230. Okay, what place is the 2 in? We've got our 1s, our 10s, and our 100s. It's in the 100 spot. So if I have 2 100s, its value is 200. Last one, 12,804,241. Okay, what place value do we have? We have 1s, 10s, 100s, 1000s, 10,000s, 100,000s is where we are. So if we have 8 of these 100,000s, what's that worth? That's worth 800,000. So let me encourage you as you go on into the lesson and we do some practice, look carefully at the question. Is it asking you what numbers in a specific place? Or is it asking you what is the value, what's the worth of a number in a specific place? Look at the questions carefully and consider what it's asking.